Take a deep breath. And another. One more. And again. Mr. Dunkelosseous, it doesn't look very well for you, my friend. That blood gas we drew came back very bad. You have poor oxygenation. I just want to explain a few things. We're going to take this endotracheal tube and put it down into your trachea. Then we'll connect you to this ventilator over here so that we can take a lot of work off of your lungs. We'll be taking over your breathing. We'll be breathing for Mr. Dunkelosseous. We're going to give you some antibiotics, we're going to clear up your infection, and we're going to get that tube out in a couple of days. But first, I got to ask you a couple questions. What do you weigh? Hey, that's kind of personal. Don't talk about my weight. I'm not fat. It's this coat that makes me look fat. You're going to lie anyway. We are going to have to determine Mr. Dunkelosseous's weight. How can we determine that? We have to use his ideal body weight calculations. We need to take some measurements. All good respiratory therapists carry a tape measure. So let's measure him. We'll measure from his toes up to his head. And this guy, Mr. Dunkelosseous, is 5'6". Watch yourself there. All right, I'm going to figure out your ideal body weight, and then we'll put you on a diet so that you can get to that ideal body weight. Now, just joking about that. Let's do some ideal body weight calculations and figure out how much Mr. Dunkelosseous should weigh. Once we figure out the ideal body weight, we'll use that to calculate the best tidal volumes for Mr. Dunkelosseous's lungs. When I weighed 170, my lungs were this size. When I weighed 225, my lungs were still the same size. They did not grow. And when I weigh 160 in the future, my lungs will still be the same size. So my ideal body weight is based upon what I should be. And that ideal body weight doesn't change. Neither do the size of my lungs. They remain essentially the same, even when I get fatter and again when I get thinner. Based on my ideal body weight, I can determine what volumes are best suited for my lungs. Let's do that calculation now. You're 5'6", so for every 5 feet, a male should weigh 106 pounds. So you should weigh 106 pounds plus 6 pounds for every inch over 5 feet. You are 5'6" because I measured you. So that is 6 inches over 5 feet. 6 times 6 pounds per inch is 36 extra pounds, plus the 106 pounds given to everyone who's 5 foot tall is going to be something like 142 pounds. You should weigh 142 pounds. That's excellent. How many kilograms is that? There are 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Now I do need to use my calculator. Take off my glasses. 142 pounds divided by 2.2 is going to be 64.54 kilograms. 64.54 kilograms. We're just going to round that up to 65 kilograms. Mr. Dunkelosseous, do you weigh 65 kilograms? I know you can't speak right now. That's why we're putting you on this ventilator. So he should weigh 65 kilograms. Mr. Dunkelosseous has a simple injury. In fact, in this case, he's broken his leg. We had to sedate him because of surgery. We don't want to have him feel any pain while he's doing his surgical repair. So we've sedated him, and we're going to put him on the ventilator electively and ventilate him at a non-protective lung strategy. We're going to use 8 cc's, 8 milliliters per kilogram. Mr. Douglas weighs ideally 65 kilograms. 65 kilograms times 8 cc's is 520 cc's. So let's put the ventilator's tidal volume to 520 cc's. That should make you feel pretty comfortable. We've started this ventilator out on SIMV, a FiO2. Since Mr. Dunkelosius is going to be a brand new ventilator intubation, we're going to start him off at 100%. And we're going to start him off at 600. No, ideally we're going to use 520 tidal volume because we've calculated that. We're going to change this down to 520. 520. We've got 1 second inspiratory time. And that is on a rate of 12. So if our rate of 12 is 12 breaths per minute, there's 60 seconds per minute. That gives each breath 5 seconds. We have 1 second inspiratory time, which leaves us 4 seconds expiratory time. And we have a I to E ratio of 1 to 4. And here we have a PEEP of 5. So we're going to end up with 5 centimeters of water pressure in his lungs at the end of each breath. Well, this is a nice, very nice setting of 8 cc's per kilogram, a non-lung protective strategy, but we're going to use this for ventilation. Your nurse will be in shortly to give you some more sedative. And then the intubation team will be coming in, and they'll be sticking this plastic tube down into your trachea. You just relax, don't panic. You just relax, don't panic. Here we have our rule. For a male, 5 foot tall, we give him 106 pounds and add 6 pounds for each additional inch. For a female, she gets 100 pounds for 5 feet tall and add 5 pounds for each additional inch. Then we would convert that to kilograms by dividing by 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Here we have the formula for determining it in kilograms. For the male, we give him 50 kilograms and then add 2.3 kilograms per inch for each additional inch over 5 foot. Now this formula comes out in kilograms. And for the female, it's 45.5 kilograms plus 2.3 kilograms for each additional inch over 5 foot. So let's take our example. Mr. Dunkelosius, he is 5 foot 6 inches tall. Well, up here, he's 106 pounds plus 6 pounds times 6 extra inches, 36 pounds. Add that together, 142 pounds. Now here we have a male, Mr. Dunkelosius. He's 5 foot 6 inches. He's going to be 50 kilograms plus 2.3 kilograms per inch for each additional inch. So we're going to multiply 6 times 2.3. That is going to be 8.16, 12, 13, 13.6 pounds. So we add that, we should get up somewhere around 63 kilograms. There's a variance or a difference between pounds and kilograms. They're not going to be exact. So choose whichever one you want to use, either pounds and then divide by 2.2 to get kilograms, or kilograms originally and figure out how to do that 2.3 times each additional inch. Each additional inch in the male is 2.3 and each additional inch in the female is 2.3. Whereas with the pounds, each additional inch. In the male is 6 pounds, but in the female, we do 5 pounds for each additional inch. When they are below 5 foot tall, we cannot subtract this. If they were less than 5 foot tall, then we would look them up on a special graph to determine their ideal body weight.